Hello everybody, welcome back to Eorzea. My name is JSauce and today we will be talking about the relic weapon, patch 5.55. Now in order to get here, you would have to have the arc of Save the Queen all the way up to this point. Zadnor unlocked all 3 zones, so you need to be at least rank 22 for this to happen. And be caught to the main story quest line at patch 5.4 Futures Rewritten. If you have all of that, you are ready to go. If you don't, I will leave my playlist for the Relic Quest guide down in the descriptions below, and you can follow that until this point. But if you are caught up, the next step we need to do is go to Genghis. Alright, once we land in Gangos, we want to go talk to our pal Geralt. And she's over this way. Right here. So Geralt will be located on the map where my character is standing right now. He'll have a quest for you called What Dreams Are Made Of. Once you go through this quest, he will send you to Zlatan, which is right here. Unlike the other steps, this first step is comprised of 3 different quests. Spare Parts, Tell Me a Story, and Fond Memories. All of these 3 quests will be counting as the first step of 5.55. The first quest, Spare Parts, you're gonna need axles and springs. There's actually 2 ways of getting this. One is by going into Zone 1 of Zadnor and complete skirmishes for the axles and critical engagements for the springs. The second way to farm for these components would be going into the first tier of the Alexander 8-man raids. Floor 1 and 2 will give you an axle, and floor 3 and 4 will give you a spring. For the second quest, you will be required to gather 2 types of books, A Day in the Life Battles for the Realm and A Day in the Life Beyond the Rift. There is also 2 ways of doing this. The first one is heading to Zadnor, zone number 2, a zone that can be unlocked and accessed at rank resistance 18. You will get the Battles for the Realm from skirmishes and Beyond the Rift from critical engagements. The second way would be using the 8-mans. In this case, the Omega. Floors 1 and 2 will give you Battles for the Realm, and floors 3 and 4 will give you Beyond the Rift. And for this last quest, A Fond Memory, you'll be required to gather 2 types of crystals. The first one would be the Bleak Memories of the Dying, and the second one, Lurid Memories. You have 2 ways of obtaining these crystals. The first one would be to heading to the third and final zone of Zadnor, a zone that can be unlocked upon reaching rank 22 of the Resistance. And the second way of obtaining would be the first 4 floors of Eden. Floor 1 and 2 will get you the Bleak Memories, and floor 3 and 4 will get you the Lurid Memories. And last but not least on our video, what would be the quickest and most efficient way to farm these mats? Well, each method has 100% drop rate guaranteed. Now here's where the differences come in. While Zadnor has 3 areas, each one displaying 5 different skirmishes, and Zone 1 and 2 have 5 different critical engagements, while Zone 3 only has 2. The fact remains that in Zadnor, you will have a pretty good and constant stream of skirmishes, netting you the first type on each set: the Battles for the Realm, the Dying, and the Axle. But as skirmishes go, they don't always pop as quickly as it can be. Depending on the schedule you play and how many people are in a particular instance, farming those critical engagements for the second type of mats you need might take longer. So here's what I propose as the most efficient way to actually farm these. I would propose to do the skirmishes in Zadnor. and each one of them will net you 100% of the time the first ones: the Battles for the Realm, the Bleak Memories, and the Axles. When it's time to farm the ones from Critical Engagement, I actually advise you to leave Zadnor and farm floors 3 of Omega, Eden, and Alexander. It might seem longer, but the way things are, what happens is that your queue times will be about between, let's say, between 2 minutes of queue time all the way to 4 minutes. And each of these instances will last a minimum of 3.5 minutes to 5 minutes. And if you set aside a couple hours for each one of these, you will be finished in about 2 to 3 days of hardcore grinding. And that's it for the video, guys. I hope it helped and you enjoyed the video. Until the next one, peace out, and Warriors of Light, go to hunting.